Welcome to Psych IQ. Have you ever wondered why INFJs, the rarest and most intriguing personality type, are often dubbed the ultimate lone wolves? Imagine possessing a heart that craves profound connection, yet feeling perennially isolated in a sea of faces. What if your intense empathy, that gift which allows you to absorb the emotions of others like a sponge, is also the very reason you feel disconnected? Today, we ask the provocative question: are INFJs truly destined to walk their solitary path, or is there a hidden genius behind the isolation? Let's dive into the paradox and challenge everything you thought you knew about being an INFJ. INFJs are often celebrated for their visionary insight, deep empathy, and the rare ability to perceive the world in ways others cannot. Yet, these same qualities create an internal tug-of-war, a paradox where the desire for intimate connection clashes with an overwhelming sense of alienation. In today's video, we'll explore why these empathic visionaries are frequently misunderstood, caught between the promise of future sight intuition and the sting of isolation. Drawing from both psychological theory and real-life experiences, we will uncover how the INFJ door slam, a defense mechanism that seems as dramatic as it is mysterious, fits into a broader narrative of self-protection and inadvertent self-sabotage. This deep dive not only examines the secret struggles of INFJs but also highlights the potential for personal growth, transforming perceived weaknesses into unique strengths. Whether you've ever felt like a walking contradiction or questioned why nobody truly gets you, this video is your survival guide to navigating the INFJ paradox. For INFJs, the path to self-actualization is often obstructed by challenges that arise directly from the very qualities that make them unique. In this section, we explore the multifaceted obstacles that INFJs face on their journey. Challenges that stem from deep emotional sensitivity, an insatiable need for authentic connection, and a visionary outlook that sets them apart from the mainstream. Despite their profound desire for meaningful relationships, INFJs frequently experience a deep sense of isolation. Their inner world is so rich and complex that they often feel misunderstood by those around them. This isolation isn't just about being physically alone, it's an emotional solitude born from the struggle to find people who truly grasp their intricate thoughts and feelings. The resulting loneliness can create a self-reinforcing cycle, where isolation feeds self-doubt, prompting further withdrawal and reinforcing the belief that no one can ever truly understand them. INFJs have an extraordinary ability to absorb the emotions of others. While this makes them empathetic and compassionate, it also leaves them vulnerable to emotional overload. Constantly taking on the emotional weight of their surroundings can blur the line between their own feelings and those of the people around them. Over time, this relentless absorption can lead to burnout, heightened stress, and a profound sense of exhaustion. Instead of nourishing their spirit, the flood of external emotions can sometimes overwhelm their inner equilibrium, making it challenging to maintain a clear sense of self. A particularly distinctive, yet often misunderstood, defense mechanism among INFJs is the door slam, a sudden and decisive withdrawal from relationships or interactions that they perceive as toxic or overly draining. Although this behavior is intended to protect their fragile inner world, it can inadvertently reinforce feelings of isolation. To outsiders, the door slam may seem harsh or unyielding, which only deepens the INFJ's sense of being misunderstood. This mechanism, while necessary for self-preservation, can create barriers to forming and sustaining the deep connections INFJs so earnestly seek. INFJs are driven by an unyielding idealism, a belief in a perfect vision for themselves and the world. This high standard can inspire them to strive for excellence and advocate for change. However, it also sets them up for chronic disappointment when reality falls short of their lofty expectations. Constantly measuring the real world against an idealized version of it can lead to relentless self-criticism, frustration, and a pervasive sense of disillusionment. Over time, this burden of idealism can isolate INFJs further, as they struggle to reconcile their inner vision with the imperfect world around them. INFJs possess a rare, almost prophetic intuition, a foresight that enables them to envision possibilities and anticipate challenges long before others do. While this ability is undoubtedly powerful, it can also become a source of internal conflict. Their constant awareness of potential outcomes often leaves them feeling disconnected from the present moment. When their visionary insights are dismissed or misunderstood by others, it only intensifies the feeling of being an outsider. This disconnect can foster a persistent sense of alienation, as INFJs grapple with the weight of knowing what might be, yet feeling isolated in a reality that rarely aligns with their inner foresight. Together, these intertwined challenges form the crux of the INFJ experience. While each obstacle may seem insurmountable at times, understanding their origins is the first step toward transforming these very challenges into sources of strength. Recognizing the complexity of these issues not only paves the way for personal growth but also empowers INFJs to harness their unique traits for deeper, more meaningful connections. The first step in understanding the INFJ paradox is acknowledging that the traits of deep connection and profound isolation are two sides of the same coin. INFJs crave meaningful relationships, yet their intense inner worlds often make them feel isolated. Embracing this duality means accepting that both states coexist, and that the tension between them can be a source of growth. Engaging in communities, whether online or in person, that share similar values can provide a sense of belonging. Participating in creative collaborations or support groups offers INFJs a platform to express their inner thoughts and find kindred spirits. These environments not only validate their experiences but also encourage mutual growth and resilience. The idealism that so often leads to heartbreak for INFJs can be redirected toward positive change. When INFJs channel their visionary insights into actionable goals, they can become powerful agents of social transformation. Setting realistic milestones within the framework of their idealistic visions allows them to celebrate incremental progress. This approach not only nurtures self-esteem but also reinforces the notion that their dreams, however grand, are attainable with dedication and perseverance. It's about striking a balance between holding high ideals and accepting the nuances of reality. INFJs possess a unique gift in their future sight intuition, a trait that provides profound insights but can also isolate them from those who don't share their vision. Instead of feeling burdened by this foresight, INFJs can learn to nurture it as a source of inspiration. Techniques such as creative visualization, engaging with symbolic art, and exploring Jungian archetypes can help them harness their intuitive power in productive ways. By sharing their visions in a manner that is relatable and grounded, INFJs can bridge the gap between their internal world and external reality, fostering understanding and connection. At the heart of the INFJ paradox is the need for self-compassion. The journey from isolation to meaningful connection begins with treating oneself with kindness. INFJs often hold themselves to impossibly high standards, which can lead to harsh self-criticism. Embracing self-compassion means acknowledging that vulnerability is not a weakness but a pathway to growth. Regular practices such as affirmations, mindfulness exercises, and therapeutic dialogues can help build resilience. This inner strength is essential for navigating the emotional highs and lows that define the INFJ experience, ultimately turning internal struggles into opportunities for personal evolution. In wrapping up our deep dive into the INFJ paradox, we've navigated through the multifaceted landscape of what it truly means to be an INFJ, a personality that craves deep connection yet often finds itself isolated. Today's exploration has taken us on a journey through the core challenges and hidden strengths that define this enigmatic personality type. We've seen that what appears as vulnerability, whether it's the pain absorbed as an emotional sponge, the sudden protective door slam, or the heart-wrenching clash between idealism and reality, is, in fact, a pathway to profound personal evolution. The INFJ experience is marked by the constant tension between an intense desire for intimate connection and the reality of feeling isolated. This duality isn't a flaw, it's a testament to the complex inner world of INFJs, where emotional depth coexists with the need for self-preservation. What many see as overwhelming sensitivity can be transformed into a superpower. Through mindfulness, creative expression, and disciplined self-care, INFJs can turn their empathetic nature into a source of strength that fuels both personal growth and deep, transformative relationships. The infamous INFJ door slam is not an act of cruelty but a necessary boundary-setting tool. Recognizing this behavior as self-protective allows INFJs to harness it more wisely, preserving their energy without completely shutting out potential connections. The lofty ideals that often lead to disillusionment can also drive INFJs to set actionable, realistic goals. By balancing visionary dreams with practical steps, INFJs can transform heartbreak into hope and frustration into forward momentum. Their future sight intuition, although sometimes isolating, is a powerful asset when channeled correctly. Coupled with self-compassion, it empowers INFJs to navigate life's challenges with resilience and a renewed sense of purpose. As we conclude, remember that every aspect of the INFJ paradox, from isolation to intuitive brilliance, is a building block for becoming a more authentic, empowered self. These insights offer a roadmap for transforming perceived weaknesses into unique strengths, guiding you toward deeper self-understanding and meaningful connection. Now, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences. Do these insights resonate with your journey as an INFJ, or perhaps as someone who knows an INFJ? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Let's build a community where every INFJ feels understood and supported. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe to Psych for more deep dives into the intricacies of personality and personal growth. Your voice matters. Let it be heard, and together, let's challenge the status quo and unlock our full potential. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Do you resonate with the idea of being a lone wolf in a crowded world? Have you experienced the bittersweet balance of deep connection and profound isolation? Share your personal experiences and insights in the comments below. Let's create a community where every INFJ feels seen and understood. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe to Psych for more deep dives into the fascinating world of personality, psychology, and personal development. Your voice matters. Help us spread the message and empower every misunderstood genius out there. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of the INFJ paradox. Remember, while the path of a lone wolf may seem isolating, it is also filled with untapped strength, creative brilliance, and the potential to reshape the world in unexpected ways. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep challenging the status quo.